Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming down, because many politicians, they can just get elected and stay over there in office. But I appreciate that you guys are from far away and nonetheless coming down. What my concern is that there's a lot of misinformation within the media. That the Republicans, some of them who might want to stand up against Trump, are afraid of it because he threatens them by saying that he's going to primary them.
Yes.
The law firms, as you mentioned, law firms that might be able to sue him are being silenced. And so it's becoming an autocracy where Trump has all power. And my fear is that what is it that we can do to stop that as the people of the country? And what is it that the government officials like yourself, that instead of it being three separate branches, it's becoming just himself controlling the other branches? What is it that maybe you guys can do to hold him accountable still?
Well, this is why I am here. And thank you very much. You know, I believe in democracy. I really do, in my heart of hearts. You disagree with me, that's fine. That's what America is supposed to be about. Make your point. You want to run against me? Run against me. But you're going to have to move to Vermont to do that, but it's all right. But what is happening now, and this young man made the point, if you are a Republican member of Congress in Texas or anyplace else, and in your heart of hearts, you understand how devastating these cuts to Medicaid would be, right? And you think it's really dumb to give tax breaks to people who don't need it. And you got up and you stood that. The next day, Elon Musk or somebody else would say, you are finished politically, we're going to primary you. And that is where we are as a nation right now. Now, the reason I am here, and where we're going after we're here, we're going to Louisiana. I'm going to be right in the district of the Speaker of the House who helped write this bill. And believe it or not, that guy it's not like he represents, Speaker Johnson doesn't represent some wealthy community. He represents a low-income working class community. And the reason I'm going, why am I in Texas? Why am I going to Louisiana? Why am I going to Oklahoma? To tell people there to stand up and put pressure on their elected officials. So they're going to have to make a decision. Is it just their campaign contributions, or are they going to have to listen to people who understand what's going on and are going to throw them out of office if they do the wrong thing? So that's kind of the reason you're asking me what I'm doing. That's why I'm here, is to mobilize people in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. These are conservative states. But my strong guess, you go out in Texas, any place else, and you say to people, do you think it's a good idea to give tax breaks to billionaires and cut Medicaid? 80–90% of the people will say no. But they don't know what's going on, and our job is to mobilize those people, and that's what we're doing right now. All right, other questions on let's stay on immigration for a moment if we can. Anyone else want to say a word? I see a woman straight in front of me. Yeah.
Yes, here's why this is important. This young person did not hesitate. They called out the fear, the silence, and they were one person is taking all the power. That's right. Trump is not just running for president. He's making a system where our loyalty is more important than the law, where our Republicans who disagree are punished and fear is used to control people. Sanders, without making a big show, told the truth. He did not promise anything magical or tell us lies. His message was simple. I am here to get people involved because the only way to stop a dictator to wake up the voters. And this is how dictatorship work. They used to have fear to control lawmakers, shut down legal systems, and create a confusion in this media. They hope people will ignore it. Trump is already close to this. He was a Congress member and scared of tweets. Rich people are threatening politicians and loyalty to the party instead of the constitutions. But what Bernie understands and what many Democrats don't is that you can't fight this with politics talk. You fight it by telling the truth and pushing back hard. That's why Bernie is campaigning in conservative places, not to play it safe but so change things. The truth is most people, even the red state, don't support tax breaks for the rich or cutting healthcare for kids. They just have not been told the truth. So Bernie plan is simple but urgent. Tell the truth loudly, especially in place it's where they don't accept it. The moment shows that a real courage does not always come from the politician on the stage. Sometimes it comes from someone brave enough to ask the hard question. If we want to stop Trump, we need to speak out and not stay silent. Follow the American disclose the for the truth, not lies. Join our WhatsApp channels. Thank you so much. Trump is counting on us to give up. Let's show him we would not.